Going up. I think I might have poured too much. Oh shoot. Hey guys! Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Today we will be doing tea time with Vivian and Alina.
Very awesome!
Okay, so what will we talk about today?
We're here for English, right?
Yes, I think. Maybe. What book do we have again? Station
11!
So, what should we tell them about Station 11?
Let's give them a brief... What was the word?
Synopsis?
Synopsis.
Synopsis.
Yeah. Yes, sis.
So, what happens at the beginning of the story is there's a guy named Jeevan Chadbury, and he goes and he watches this play called King Lear by Shakespeare.
That's hot. Continue.
And while he's there, an actor on the stage named Arthur Leander has a heart attack, and Jeevan tries to go up to the stage and save him, but he dies anyway. And so what happens after that is he finds out from his friend that there's something spreading around called the Georgia flu, and soon everybody dies from it because it's this huge pandemic. And yeah, so continue it.
What were you saying? That's the first part, and then the second part takes place 20 years after the pandemic happens and 99.9% of the population is gone. I wish I could be involved. Okay, well,
while Jeevan was trying to save the actor, there was this little girl watching him. And when they go into the 20 years after the pandemic occurs, she's part of this group called the Traveling Symphony, and they go around, they play music, they play Shakespeare, and yeah.
Because the Traveling Symphony's purpose is to spread the arts and stuff. And the girl who is part of this, her name is Kirsten. It's all the characters are related or connected to Arthur Leander in some way.
Bruh.
Kirsten has these comic books that are called Dr. 11, and this about a guy named Dr. 11 who lives on Station 11. So that's something that carries throughout the story about her, that she loves that comic, and everybody she meets, she asks if they've seen it. And so that comes that's a foreshadow to... Do I spoil it?
No. Okay, so while the Traveling Symphony was looking for their friend who I don't know, went missing, or not went missing, quit or something.
Because they were pregnant.
The lady was pregnant. They stopped by St. Deborah by the water and they perform, and then after they perform, there's this creepy prophet dude who comes out saying oh, the Georgia flu is meant to happen, it's a great cleansing, blah blah blah. And yeah.
And the prophet's a bad guy. He's
a pedophile.
He is. He tried to marry a 12-year-old girl. That's not good.
I think 4 of them too.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Well, there's a thing when they reached St. Deborah by the water. They found these grave markers for Charlie and Jeremy, which are the 2 people that were that left because they had a kid. But they found the grave marker, and the grave wasn't filled. It was an empty grave. And so they were
there were no corpse.
But then they found out that when the 2 people leave the town, they give them a grave marker because
they left without permission.
Yeah, and they're dead to them,
Yeah.
And so along the way, while they're trying to reach Charlie and Jeremy, they start losing members.
So, the reason why the prophet was going after the members of the Traveling Symphony was because there's this girl in St. Deborah by the water that was following Kirsten around, and Kirsten was kind of suspicious. of her and the whole town. And after what the prophet said, like the traveling salesman was like, we have to leave this place. So they did. And what they discovered was there was a stowaway in their caravans. So, and that stowaway was that girl that was like following Kirsten around. And she explained that, yeah, I'm like gonna be the next wife of the prophet. And the prophet wanted to marry Alexandra, who was also part of the traveling symphony, but like the conductor said no, and he got really mad. So he decided to go after and kidnap like 3 of the traveling symphony members, one of which died. So yeah, and that's basically all.
There's like this place called the Severn City Airport, or wait, is that what it's called?
I think.
Yeah. And so they find out from the stowaway girl that that's where the prophet came from.
And so they try to go there. And that's
also
also called the Museum of Civilization.
And that's also where they heard Charlie and Jeremy went to. So
they're like, why not go there?
Yeah.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
They basically try to get there, and then there's just like multiple plots like along the way. Like,
yeah.
You learn about Arthur's love life with like
Miranda and Elizabeth
and Tanya.
Anyways,
basically, yeah, they eventually get there and they do some things to read the book. Yeah, so like I think what the author's mainly trying to say is like how important art is to like society, and even after civilization it's still like goes through, it's still important. And there's a saying that they have, survival is inefficient, or because survival is insufficient. Insufficient. Yeah, I didn't read that word. No, I'm just kidding. Like I did. She got that thing then. Anyways, that's an important thing throughout the book too, because they don't just survive. They do more than survive.
Yeah. And Jinxie owe me a soda.
Don't drink soda, that's not good for you.
Oh, you're right.
That's just like what the author's mainly trying to say. And I think that's like the most important thing you can take from the book is that art and theater, like,
you want to keep spreading it, even when there's like 0.1% of the people still alive. Never forget Shakespeare.
And it brings people together.
Yeah.
So there's this guy named Clark, and he's Arthur's best friend. And like he's part of Arthur's journey in life. Like he's watched Arthur like grow up and become successful. And so Arthur's first wife, her name was Miranda, and she was the creator of Dr. 11, and Clark came to read Station Dr. 11 too from Kirsten. And so like Dr. 11 is just really prominent throughout the book. And that just ties in with the fact like art is like everywhere. Take art class, kids.
Yeah, so basically like there's like I said earlier, there's characters and each of them like have a relationship with Arthur in like a friendship or father to daughter.
Oh, that's really true.
Thing like with Kirsten, and yeah, they all tie back to Arthur. And like Clark, he's the reason why like we know who the prophet is, but you guys don't, so you guys should read the book.
Clark's the one who really exposed the prophet.
Yeah.
Because he came to personally know the prophet. Like the novel was in early 2000s maybe?
Because there were like mentions of iPhones, iPads, like tablets, internet.
And that's like, it comes into play with the Museum of Civilization. Like they have like all their past technology. Because that's a museum where they kept the things that
yeah, they just like left their gadgets there, and eventually I don't know.
Because that's the stuff that they had before the pandemic. So, yeah.
I think we did pretty good for not. Well, thank you guys for listening to. What was it again? Tea Time with Vivian and Alina. Very awesome. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Gotta get that verification.
With the
I
clown.
want to be like military.
You
So
look like her kind of. Oh no. You're Asian. It's nice.
yeah,
We'll see you
We'll
next
see you
time.
next time.
Goodbye.
peace out, bro.
Bro.